I draw cartoons, the animated kind. We're drawing. Don Bluth tonight. Don Bluth tonight. Don Bluth tonight.
Hey. Yay. All right, Don Bluth. So far we have myself, Scott, Sandy, and Napua. We'll see if Drew, Ron, and John, and Murphy show up. But here we go. Napua is muted, just in case you try to say anything, Napua.
I think it's because her dog.
That's fine. I just don't want her to forget. So, Don Bluth. He's made all kinds of movies. He was one of the. Oh, what happened to Napua?
Oh no!
She shut off her camera. She took herself out of the screen.
Sorry, trying to handle the dogs.
Must have shut off her camera. So Don Bluth is an animator that's was kind of a rival for Disney with Fox Studios, but then Fox was bought out by Disney in 2019. so now all the Don Bluth stuff's under Disney. Let's see. So his first movie was, let me look this up, The Secret of NIMH. Anybody remember that?
Yes.
1982. Secret of NIMH. Let's see some other movies in his notable works. The American Tale. That's with Fievel Mouskowitz. And then there was a follow-up to that with Fievel Goes West. I think I like the first one better.
Anesthesia.
Land Before Time. The first one. All Dogs Go to Heaven. Kind of a depressing movie, right?
Yeah.
Anastasia, which is what I'll be drawing tonight. I'm going to draw Anastasia tonight.
John.
There's a scene where she's walking through the forest with the dog. John's muted. Titan AE. I was just talking to Sandy about this before the stream. It's I was looking at stills from Titan AE, and I thought I'd seen Titan AE, but it doesn't look familiar to me when I look at the screen cap.
Titan AE?
Yeah, Titan AE.
Oh, I couldn't get through the whole
thing. And then the video game Dragon's Lair. Space Ace.
Yeah.
Dragon's Lair 2.
Dragon's Lair 2. Banjo the Woodpile Cat.
Yeah.
American Tale. Land Before Time.
Did you say Thumbelina already?
Yeah, Thumbelina.
Did not say Thumbelina.
That's what I'm drawing. Nobody draw Thumbelina.
Okay, that's her. She reserved it. Scott and I are going to do Dragon's Lair and Space Ace and all those fun things.
He was also an animator on the small one and Banjo the Wild Cat. That's before he started doing his own stuff.
Mm-hmm. Actually, it looked like part of his work was on. It looked like part of his work was done on Sword in the Stone. Like when you look at Arthur's brother Kay, he really looks like Dirk the Daring.
Ooh.
Yeah.
He's still alive. He's 80, 85.
Yeah, he's up there. They did a Kickstarter trying to do a Dragon's Lair movie, and I know I helped on that. And I didn't realize what a Kickstarter was just for a trailer. I thought it was going to be the whole movie. But I guess it was for a trailer where you get to see them younger, where the princess and Dirk meet. I guess when they're 14, and then later on, I guess that leads into what we know now of them.
So I'm going with Anastasia. That's the Russian princess that goes missing.
Rasputin.
Rasputin
at the beginning of the movie. Yeah, Rasputin played by Christopher Lloyd.
Drew is backstage.
Drew just said he's backstage.
Drew is backstage. Well, let's get you front stage.
Okay,
Drew. Okay, Drew, are you now in the stream?
Hello.
Drew be drawing.
Hello.
Hello.
Sorry, I was running a little behind.
That's okay. You're here now.
I made a big dinner.
You have a little behind and a big dinner.
Well,
So we
Well.
kind of went over Bluth's filmography. Anybody have any? What's tonight's theme?
did anybody claim Princess Daphne from Dragon's Lair?
Not yet.
Nobody. The only thing that's been claimed so far was Thumbelina.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm drawing Princess Daphne from Dragon's
Nice.
Lair.
And it's okay, you know, more than one person can draw any particular character. It's not like you have to call your character.
No, I just didn't want to bite on anybody else. That's all. Bluth has plenty of characters.
I'm going with Anastasia.
Yeah, I love it. That's a great movie.
Sandy's doing Thumbelina.
I've never seen Thumbelina.
And I'm not sure what everybody else is drawing. Anybody have what's a favorite Don Bluth property?
Thanks.
From the clutches of an evil dragon.
Well, he's doing Dragon's Lair right now.
You control the actions of a daring adventurer finding his way.
Yeah, I'm going to say that was Dragon's Lair.
Yeah. Originally when they scripted out Dragon's Lair, it was actually supposed to be something like it came out to like 2 hours, 3 hours long, and they're like, no, that's too long for a video game. So then they abbreviated it.
Well, that was one of the first like Laserdisc games, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was pretty innovative. I know when it first came out, I liked the look of it, but back then, like when you played video games, everything was a quarter, and this one was like it was like $1 or 50 cents or $1, and we're like, oh, I don't know if I want to play that because I don't know what I'm doing.
I think the first time I played it, I believe it was $1.
Yeah,
and it was.
And other places it was even more. Yeah, like $2, to play it. And I was like, oh, that's ridiculous. Wow. But
had those long load times between.
Well, it's Laserdisc, but still, it was innovative to see, like, as a cartoon, and it was really well done. I mean, the production was just so well done. The backgrounds were painted, and the music and everything was just wonderful. And then they did other Laserdisc video games. I mean, Japan did a few, like Cobra Command, Cliffhanger, which they took bits of Lupin. That was my introduction to Lupin. Yeah. And then, but yeah, Cobra Commander was like you're flying in a helicopter, and this was before computers, so everything was hand drawn, and it was like, this is ridiculous, because everything is so smooth, as you're flying through the city and everything.
I've only played that game once, and I thought it was incredible. I loved it.
I didn't know what to do. That was the thing. It was like, just the guy yelling, left, right.
Yeah. I can't remember where I played it. I think I played it at a bowling alley. I'm not 100% on that.
I mean, they've done other Laserdisc video games too, where they tried like live action. Like one run I remember was Mad Dog McCree. It was like you were a cowboy. Yeah, and then you had to like shoot, you had to shoot the other cowboys before they shot you. But
that one sounds like fun.
Anyway, back to Bluth.
He has like a school right now going on.
He does. He has school animation that he does. You can probably see some of his videos on YouTube.
I'm a big fan of The Secret of Nim.
Yeah. I remember seeing that in the theater. I was just like, wow, this is so dark and twisted. Like, like even like the way they did the hands, it was just so gnarled, and like it was so different from like Disney stuff, I mean, even like Snow White, I mean, like that the evil witch kind of freaked me out as a kid, but to see like the rats were dying, and the owl, the big owl, was kind of freaky.
Yeah, that owl part was scary. I don't know. I don't think any cartoon scared me as much as Sleeping Beauty. The evil queen.
Yeah.
And when she turns into the dragon, that scared the bejeebers out of me. But I think it was just because I was too little.
But didn't Bedknobs and Broomsticks have some scary scenes in it?
I don't know.
Dick Van Dyke. Oh no, just kidding.
Dick Van Dyke, he wasn't in Bedknobs and
No.
Broomsticks.
That was in what do
Mary
you call
Poppins.
that? Mary Poppins. Yeah.
Bedknobs and Broomsticks was Angela Lansbury.
That's who it was. Yeah.
I
Weren't
don't
they
for some.
remaking the movie too?
What
What was
now?
that?
I heard they were remaking Bedknobs and Broomsticks.
Are they?
Are they?
Why?
I haven't heard about that.
It wouldn't surprise me. They're remaking everything
Live action. Wait a minute.
since everybody's creatively bankrupt. But I suppose it would be a nice one to update. I always remember the spell from Bedknobs and Broomsticks, the Triguna Trigorum Mercoides Status D. For some reason, that's stuck in my brain.
That sound familiar to me. Oh, we got comments. Let me see. What's tonight's themes? We answered that. Does the game Dragon's Lair have a great story? It's currently available on Steam. Might play it sometime. Might buy it. That's probably Darren talking about games. Is Dragon's Lair available on Steam, or is it?
It's available on all three of them is on Steam for like $5.
It's on Steam now. They're asking, is it a good game? Does it have a good story? John, you probably played it all the way through. I don't think I ever made it all the way through Dragon's
It's
Lair.
not deep. I mean, it's just basically you go through all these things just trying to reach the dragon. It's
Yeah.
like it's I mean, okay, maybe the second one has a little bit more story, I guess. Where
They said Dragon's Lair 2 is a lot more of a story based.
Yeah.
That's what you're looking for. But
Dragon's Lair 2 is funny because it's like in the beginning it starts off with obviously from the first one, like Dirk and the princess get together and they have 13 kids. Yeah, and then the mother-in-law is like, I guess Daphne gets kidnapped, so the mother-in-law is chasing Dirk out of the house to go back to the Dragon's Lair and then try to rescue her from this wizard. But
Okay, let's see. Reed says you're scary. Hey, thanks for the rye. I'm not sure what that raid. Okay. Hey, Guitar's watching.
Yeah.
Long time no see, Guitar. How's things up in Canada? Let's see.
Canada's on fire right now.
So I guess Guitar rated one of Reed's streams. Reed and Guitar seem to have their own conversation going on in the chat. So
okay.
We don't need to go to all that. But here, we can check out Guitar's stream there. There's his Twitch channel, Guitar3457. Guitar says he'll be lurking at a pack for a trip. Okay, I think I caught up on the gist of the chat. Yeah. I mean, a lot of it's Reed and Guitar just having a conversation.
Yeah.
So.
Both Dragon's Lair and Space Ace was Dirk and Dexter. They both shared the same initial as Don, Don Bluth.
Do you think that was intentional?
Oh, I'm sure it was intentional. What was weird though, it's like, I know Drew's doing the princess. And
you bet I'm doing the princess.
Yeah. But in the video game, it's interesting because they gave her nipples and she was very scantily dressed.
Did they? I hadn't noticed.
Yeah, but later on they did Louis Spears did a TV show of Dragon's Lair, and of course they had to really tone her down. She almost became like she almost looked like the princess from Mario almost.
Well, even her hair is very similar to Princess Peach's hair.
Yeah. They were saying that for the Kickstarter that they were working on, if they hit a certain, do like I guess like a Space Ace short or something like that. But yeah, they didn't quite hit that goal, so they never made it. And when you talked about Titan AE, that was a studio. I think it was called Phoenix Animation, which was based in, I think it was
Phoenix?
Arizona, I guess. But
That would make sense.
no, but I guess it didn't do well. So right after Titan AE came out, the studio folded.
Yeah, Titan was a box office bomb, but
yeah.
Well, that was a fair assessment of the movie itself. I didn't think.
Yeah.
Sandy owns it. Says she loves it.
It's a good movie.
I enjoyed it, but I have to confess I didn't.
He's keeping track of everything.
I didn't see it in the theater though. I watched it, on video.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, because I was talking to Sandy before, and I saw Titan. Well, I thought I saw Titan E, but when I was looking at the references for what to draw tonight, I was like, none of this looks familiar. I'm having these senior moments, just like when we did the Aliens theme last week. I could swear I'd seen Mars Needs Moms, but when I went and looked at pictures, I go, this doesn't look familiar at all.
Oh, isn't that the one based after Brooke Breathitt's book?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like I said, I was looking at the captures, the screens, and it's like, I thought I saw this movie, but this doesn't look familiar. All right. Let me get this back. Let's see. Well, I should use my other pens. I can just
Yeah, Murphy said he's going to try to make it tonight.
My package from Amazon. I bought a bunch of combo Fudenosoki brush pens.
Okay.
Probably butchered that.
Yeah.
Well, like a 20 pack. Let's see if I can. Hopefully, I got the right type. It's hard to tell looking at pens sometimes, I can't fix. It's like a Russian nesting doll of pens. There's a package inside a package inside a package.
How appropriate for anesthesia.
Wow.
Yeah, I was like, who the voice is? Meg Ryan plays Anastasia, I think.
Mm-hmm.
But who plays Dimitri, the dude? Because I know it's not Chris Pine, but it sounds like Chris Pine.
No.
I mean, like I said, I know it's not because of the age of the movie, but who is it from that time that sounds like Chris Pine now?
Was it like John Cusack?
I don't think it was John Cusack. Well, maybe it was.
I'll look it up right now.
I know.
Like other than Meg Ryan, the only voice I know for sure is Christopher Lloyd as Rasputin.
Yeah, John Cusack was.
It was John Cusack.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought so.
Hank Azaria was Bartok the Bat. Right?
Yeah.
The Bat. Yeah. I didn't realize that.
Definitely.
Oh dear, here's your eyeball.
What was the one that hung out with the Dowager Queen was the big busty girl. That was Bernadette Peters' voice.
Oh, really? Should have worked on a bigger piece of paper. Oh well.
So what ones did Bluth do when he was at Disney? Sword in the Stone? Did he work on 101 Dalmatians?
Hold on a second. as before he started directing his own stuff, right?
Yeah.
Animation department, Sleeping Beauty. He was on the animation. I don't know necessarily the company. So let's see. He worked as an animator on Sleeping Beauty, Fantastic Voyage, The Archie Show, Sabrina the Teenage Witch. Will the real Jerry Lewis please sit down?
I saw his name on there, and I assumed that was him. But yeah, so he did a lot of work for Filmation then.
Yeah, Groovy Ghoulies, Lost in Foundation, Train Terrain, Journey Back to Oz, Robin Hood, who's a character animator. Winnie the Pooh and Tigger 2, Escape to Witch Mountain. He did the animated titles.
What was that on Xanadu?
The Rescuers, yeah, Pete's Dragon, Xanadu, The Fox and the Hound, You Are Mine, and Circus Sam. So.
Wow, Fox and the Hound must have been one of the last ones he did before he. Because I feel like Secret of NIMH came out shortly after Fox and the Hound.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Because I was thinking Dragon's Lair was when I was in like middle school, so that must have been about like '83. Fox and the Hound, I remember I was still in elementary still yet. Because there was a guy named Todd. We always used to joke around because one of the characters' name was Todd.
Yeah, the fox.
Yeah. Ruby Spears also tried a animated Space Ace as part of that Saturday Supercade. I guess that's the thing, after seeing like the original thing, and then you see how it's like so like simplified for Saturday morning animation. It's like it was a little bit of a, didn't really, to me, it didn't translate very well. But
yeah.
For the Dragons Lair, it was kind of funny because they tried to like give them options. It's like, if you were Dirk,
what would you do?
What would you do? And then after the commercial break, well, if you did this happens. And, shows him dying.
Well,
and if you chose this, was that?
Choose your own adventure.
Kind of, And then it's funny because when you saw the character from the game, you're like, oh well, you're supposed to do this, and then the cartoon will totally like change it. Like, wait, that didn't happen. But nah, Bluth was a real big influence for me growing up. Yeah, I remember that in high school when American Tail came out. The 5-0 was very popular.
I saw that in the movie theater.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That song.
I still sing somewhere out there every now and then.
There you go. The voice actor who was 5-0, I guess they never showed him what he looked like. And I guess like somewhere like halfway during the recording session, I guess someone said, "Oh, this is what you look like." And then I guess he changed his voice because he tried to make it higher because he saw he was a mouse. And they're like, no, 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 do it like before. Do it like before.
Somewhere out there.
Did that song win an Oscar?
I
wouldn't
believe
doubt
so.
it.
Yeah. And I'm rusty.
Let's see, no earring. Okay. All right, everybody's quiet time now.
I know, yeah. Why not? Just concentrating. The Don Bluthing.
So last week was you guys did Alien,
Yeah.
like Alien as in the Ridley Scott
No, it's like
Alien.
like any aliens in general, like any
Aliens in
alien.
general.
Oh yeah, none
So
of you guys
I
did a
did-
xenomorph.
I did Woola and Thark from the John Carter movie.
I saw your post. I actually really liked it. I'm a big fan of the Burroughs Mars movies or Mars novels. So.
Yeah, I mean the movie's not bad. It had terrible marketing.
It had zero marketing. It was like
It's like they didn't know what to do with it. It's like people are like, I don't know what this movie is. Just put it out there.
There was a regime change. You know,
Is that what it was?
yeah, Disney had gone through a regime change. One guy who, when it was greenlit, he was all about it, and then he get ousted, and then the new guy was like, I hate all this guy's projects, but the movie was pretty much done, so they figured, well, we'll put it out at a loss, and they didn't want to put anything in it because, you know, the new guy basically hated everything that the old president was doing.
Is that Iger? Iger hated it?
I think so.
Wow. That's just like Warner Brothers, and that's why Iron Giant never got any promotion.
Because there was like
John Carter wasn't a bad movie, but it got horrible coverage and press.
Yeah.
I saw it at the theater, and let me tell you, the theater was packed, and everybody seemed to like it, but it just didn't. I don't know, it just didn't catch on. But I mean, the theater that I saw it with.
Well, I think everybody that saw it liked it, but it just because of the marketing, not many people saw it.
Yeah. But I think also, right about that time, Disney had acquired Star Wars. And I think that they just kind of thought, let's just put all our why do we need to do something? And, and the thing is, too, is a lot of people they talked about John Carter like it was a Star Wars ripoff. And, it's just, it's because people don't know the source material.
Yeah.
What is the Star Wars we speak about?
But, I mean, people said the same thing. Like, people think Dune is a Star Wars ripoff or whatever. So.
Well, people are stupid. We've established that before, haven't we? People are stupid.
Well, I think it's just, I just think people just don't know anything that's old.
A little disclaimer on the bottom. We don't think we're all stupid.
I don't think my daughter is a dumb person, but she refuses to watch any black and white movies.
Well, your daughter's stupid.
Yeah.
This out.
But I mean, it's like, you know,
No Steamboat
no-
Willie for her.
and I'm just like, how can you not, like, why is that such an issue, you know? But,
The opinions expressed by Michael do not reflect those of Comic Cam Hawaii or its members.
Too late. Didn't come out the way I wanted it to. Oh well. So, vacuum sheet. So everyone ready for this weekend?
Yes.
What's going on this weekend?
Wait, what are you talking about?
I don't know. What are you talking about?
The big movie that comes out this weekend.
I suspect
What?
Scott
The
made
Flash.
Batman.
Oh, I was talking Father's Day, but okay.
Yeah, apparently the Flash is in a Batman movie this weekend.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, it didn't come out yet? I thought it came out already.
No.
Comes out tomorrow.
no, Jonald. The Flash.
Oh no, I guess
you.
because there were some people who saw the advanced preview.
Yeah.
Well, there's a lot of people.
Yeah.
Just not us regular folk.
Nope.
Yeah.
Did Jeff Martinez see it?
Yeah. He really enjoyed it.
IO9 gave it a good review.
Good.
I give it a good review, but I'm biased.
Even if it was a bad movie, give it
So
a good movie.
Yeah, Scott gave it a good review before even seeing it.
yeah.
Exactly. Who did? Somebody actually gave a personal review, which I thought was interesting. Yeah, I mean, I guess there's some mixed, considerations, things to consider about it, but yeah.
Oh, you think?
Because people are stupid.
Yeah.
Haven't we established that already, John?
There's Batman in.
No, I just realized because I had to double think because I was like, well, that might be spoilers and give away too much, so I don't want to say anything. So.
But the Batman isn't it?
Yeah.
It's in the trailer.
Did you know?
It's got
No,
all kinds of cameos.
I'm being like Miyazaki's new movie and no trailers.
No, I just, it's got the stain of the Ezra Miller shenanigans all over it.
Mm-hmm.
I think there's going to be a lot of people that are.
That's the part that's hard for me. It's like I want it to be good, but if it's good, then it's like crap. now we gotta cheer for an Ezra Miller movie.
We're not cheering for an Ezra Miller movie. We're cheering for a Batman movie.
I thought he was pretty much done. No, he's not done.
Who? Ezra Miller?
Yeah.
If the movie does as well as they're hoping, he's not done.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. I don't want to handle this. I
I want to see what's her name as Supergirl.
Sasha.
Yeah.
Sasha Baron Cohen.
Okay.
Sasha Baron Cohen is Supergirl.
Yeah. My wife.
It's a Krypton.
Wearing that yellow swimsuit.
I think that I like the look
I
of the new
apologize for that, everyone.
Supergirl.
What's that?
I like the look of her. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's because you're straight.
Because I'm straight.
Yeah, because she's a pretty girl.
I mean, honestly, she looks kind of. She looks like a militant lesbian. To be honest with you, but I think I think she looks good in the costume. I don't know. But
Trying to figure out how to handle this background.
So who did? So this is based after the comic. Is it Flashpoint?
Yeah.
Is that right?
it seems like it's taken a lot of its cues from
Very
Flashpoint.
very loosely based.
Yeah. And then who wrote this one? Was this Jeff Johns doing or?
I know the director is Andy Muschietti, and he probably had a hand on the script, but I don't know.
Oh, okay.
The script.
They had some posters they were giving away at the DC thing, but yeah, they were kind of big. I didn't want to roll it up or anything. I didn't want to fold it, so I just left it there.
Did it have Batman on it?
No, it's just all the Flash.
So you're okay.
That's all right. Oh, good.
If it was Batman, we'd have harangued you for not bringing it for Scott.
I gotta finish posting all my photos too of DC.
I was looking at the Wonder Woman thing that you had in the lobby, and I can't find a picture of that anywhere. Other than
It's weird, yeah.
Posted. It's
neat.
weird, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, when you walk from one angle, it just looks like lights,
Yeah,
and then when you turn, you see them from all sides. Yeah. So the back and the front. Interesting.
It's a dimensional art installation, but
Yeah.
I figured something like that would be more easy to find online, but
Mm-hmm.
I want to get some other angles of it. I couldn't find anybody else post a picture of it.
So
Maybe
that's
it's
like
too new.
right in the lobby. Like as soon as you enter, it's right there. Each floor is like dedicated to a different Warner Brother thing. So like the second floor, of course, is like DC Comics, so Batman and all that. The third floor is like something like research on, and I forget it was something else, but Big Bang Theory was kind of like on the elevators. And then the seventh floor was like Harry Potter. So there was a huge Harry Potter Funko, and then from the roof is like all these wands hanging from the ceiling. It's kind of neat.
I'm still watching.
Was it the tour you went on, or just the
Yeah, it's kind of a tour. Well, Jeff made the tour because it's like when we got there was like after 8.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like nobody was there.
Did you guys get to see the Batmobiles?
With the what Batmobiles?
They had like there's like a big warehouse that has 89 Batmobile. The 95.
Oh no. We don't. This is just the offices. This wasn't like the Warner Brothers studio lot or anything.
Oh.
Yeah, so we just took a tour of the offices, and I guess they moved from one building to another one, and they're gonna I guess they're slowly gonna like have like another tower, and they're gonna like connect them or something like that. So everything was still kind of like under construction when we went.
New offices?
Yeah.
So this isn't the one that has the Wonder Woman statue out front?
No.
Or is it? Okay.
I think they actually like they transferred from there. Yeah. All right, what I'll draw next.
Did you see the Warner Brothers?
Yakko, Wacko, and Dot?
We saw the water tower in the distance.
And the Warner sister.
It was really weird though, because it's like they have all these rooms that they look like almost like they almost look like sound rooms, but it's clear, like you can see through it kind of thing. So that's why I thought it was like sound room, but they're everywhere. And they said no, those are conference rooms. And I'm like, yeah, but that's weird because you can have a conference and people are like looking in at you. It doesn't. It's kind of odd.
As long as they can't hear what you're saying.
Yeah.
Everybody just
So-
sits around and goes, "Oh, I wonder what they're talking about us."
Yeah, exactly. Oh, we tested
Our
if they're
jobs are
soundproof.
annoying.
I started yelling in there, and they couldn't hear me. And I guess each one is named after a different thing, and it's based on the whatever floor it's on. So like on the Harry Potter floor, it's like this is the Dumbledore conference room or something like that.
Napua, what are you drawing? Is Napua still here? Oh, Napua's not in the stream. Okay.
I did Mrs. Brisby from The Secret of Nim,
There
Yes.
and now I'm working on Elliot the Dragon from Peach Dragon.
you go. There you go.
That's the first movie I ever saw. It's Pete's Dragon.
How was the remake? Didn't they do a remake of that one?
Honestly, I liked it, but it has very little to do with the original. I mean, it's basic concept, I guess, but
Wait, is that the live action one?
yeah.
Man, when we saw Pete's Dragon, I think we were in the we went to the drive-in. Like
That's where I saw it at the drive-in also.
Yeah.
Not
Maybe
not
you were
probably,
there.
Probably not your drive-in, but I saw it
Oh,
at
okay.
a drive-in.
Are they any still around?
Yeah, not here.
I don't think there's any here. I'm sure there are still some, more rural areas.
There's one in Atlanta. At least one that I saw. I was tempted.
I want to say in 2000, I think they tried to. I forgot what company it was. They actually did a Dragon's Lair comic and a Space Age comic. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I think
Yeah,
it
the
was
Dragon's Lair one's really good. It was,
That sounds like something to do like IDW or Boom or something,
this is like before those companies existed, I think. It's probably like
Dark
an
Horse?
alternative studio.
I had like the first 3, and then I think they stopped for a while or something.
Yeah, I couldn't find them. But yeah.
And Sandy, your kids, have you got them watching Don Bluth?
We've watched Thumbelina and Anastasia
There
and
you go.
Land Before Time.
There
Do
you
they
go.
like them?
I think we have almost every Land Before Time.
Wow. What are they on, like 15 or something?
I don't know anymore.
It's like Universal bought it later on. Yeah, it was,
I think he only worked on the first one, didn't he?
I don't know. Maybe the first few. I don't know.
I don't think the Land Before Time movies are bad, but I got kind of burnt out of them because my little brother just wanted to watch them over and over and over again.
There you go. Well, that's like anything, really, right? You
Yeah.
watch it over and over.
I was like, must we watch Land Before Time again?
He's like reciting it before it plays, Just talking along with the video. Huh. I used to do that with Ferris Bueller.
I don't think I ever watched any show enough to like start memorizing the dialogue.
Really?
Wow.
Not even Star Wars or anything.
No.
My friend Sheila and I, nobody wanted to watch Raising Arizona with us because we'd just start reciting the movie.
Okay, so give me the line about Ed. Isn't that was that the officer's name?
Yeah, Ed. What do you mean by Ed?
It's like when something about when she's taking his mug shots. You know?
Oh, he's like, hey Ed, you hear the one about the paddy wagon that ran into the cement truck? Heard of it? And then he slips the ring on her. But the first time he comes in there when she's taking his mugshot, he's like, "Oh, you're a little flower, you are a little desert flower."
What kind of name is Ed for a girl? Short for Edwina. Turn to the right.
Yeah. Turn to the right. I was like, it was like recidivism, repeat offender. Yeah, no, I love that movie.
Yeah, I think that's my favorite Nicolas Cage movie. Although Pig, if you've seen Pig,
I haven't.
Pig
You
is
know,
really
and
good too.
I heard good things. Actually, it's funny. One of the last interactions I had with Vincent Kukua, he was telling me how much you like that movie. I hadn't seen it.
Yeah, Pig is one of those, like, you read the synopsis, go, what? But then you watch it and you go, oh, this is really good. You know?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, when if you like look at it on paper, it's like there's no way that movie should work. It's just like ridiculous. The whole premise is ridiculous, but it works.
Yeah.
No, I saw that it got really good
Pig.
reviews. I'll have to check it out. Did you see Mandy?
She came and she went without asking. We sent her away.
Which one was Mandy? What's it about?
It's Nicolas Cage. He's like a lumberjack, and he's married to a woman named Mandy. And this cult comes into the woods where they live, and they end up killing his wife. And they try to kill him, but he ends up sort of snapping and going on a one-man vengeance murder spree against the cult that murdered his wife.
As you do.
And there are scenes in that movie that look like a Frazetta painting come to life. Like, it's incredible. Yeah. I don't know. It's like it's your basic, like, kind of, I guess, like revenge kind of horror, but at the same time there's like fantasy elements in it. It's crazy.
It doesn't sound familiar. I'm gonna have to go check that one out too. So I watched Titan A.E. and Mandy.
I love it. It is violent. So be prepared, but it's
violence doesn't bother me, but I'm not into like torture porn. But I don't think this doesn't sound like a torture porn movie.
No, I wouldn't. It's not torture porn.
I'm out.
You're out because it's not torture porn?
Well, he's got his standards.
What was that Santa Claus movie you guys saw?
Violent Night.
Yeah,
that was good.
Yeah, you're saying that.
I wasn't expecting it to be that good. That's sometimes you watch movies and go, this movie has no right being this good.
Okay. I guess you didn't have any expectations, so that's probably maybe why, why it worked.
Could be. I don't know. It is good though. I would recommend watching Violent Night.
Okay. I see it on the one of the channels has it.
And it's one of those like after watching, I want to see the origin of that Santa Claus because they hint at it in the movie, but they don't go like full into it. But now I just want to see the origin of Violent Night Santa Claus.
Michael's new Christmas favorite.
Yeah,
right under Klaus.
Well, I think I would have to like Klaus more as a straight Christmas movie, but Violent Night's a fun, you know.
Or Shazam. You know?
I would pick
Again, I'm
Violent
talking
Night over
Marvel.
Shazam.
Is Shazam a
Say again?
Christmas movie?
Yeah, I think technically because of the timing, and then like that
Yeah.
last scene at the park where it's in the snow in the winter.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about
And then
that.
what's her name is like, you know, I won't tell.
Batman Returns.
Yeah, Batman Returns was a Christmas movie.
That's
Kind
my
of.
favorite.
Like, was it Die Hard?
Yeah, Die Hard. Everybody claims Die Hard's a Christmas movie, I guess.
Well, I mean,
Just-
in a way, it is.
I mean, it takes place during Christmas. I don't know if that makes it a Christmas movie, in my opinion, but I always lose that fight. So,
I'm gonna have to finish that one. The Gordon Ryder Christmas special.
He-Man. He-Man. Ba, 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 ba.
There was a He-Man Christmas. Oh, I'm not surprised. I mean, there was a Pac-Man Christmas special. So you know,
He had a fever.
a Pac-Man fever.
Yeah.
Isn't that a Grand
I
Funk
thought we were going for cowbell. I have a fever.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, showing our age here. And I will admit, you know, getting back to Don Bluth, it's like that's where I learned to do that. I don't know if you ever see like whenever I make tails and all that, they have that weird bend in the tail.
The curly cue.
Because he always does that with all his characters, like the neck or the anytime there's like a tentacle or something, he'll do like this bend. That's kind of where I got it from.
Am I hearing humming? Or am I just going mental?
Somebody's feeling it.
Yeah. Someone's into it.
They got a song in their heart.
What are we humming?
That's good.
I'm sorry, I get the Selena song stuck in my head.
There we go. See?
Let it out. Let it out. Go ahead. Start singing.
Yeah, I'm done drawing the character, so it's gone now.
At the beginning with you.
What else I want to put on here?
Drink and draw karaoke night.
Yeah, we still need to do that, huh?
Yeah, we'll get to it. You're not the right place. They actually have that, Scott.
Yeah, we saw it at Thomas the other night.
There you go. Oh, the other night? Wow.
Saturday night?
Okay. I haven't gone to karaoke in ages. So did you actually sing it?
It's like when you sing the Batman theme song in karaoke.
That one?
Batman.
You got the Family Guy one. Spider-Man.
Okay, we're almost an hour in. We should probably do some rounds, see where everybody's at. Who wants to go first?
I'll go.
All right. Let's see. Where is Drew? There's Drew. Ooh, look at that.
Oh,
It's a lady.
There you go. Yep.
Kind
That's
of
what they're saying.
got a
I guess-
Vampirella vibe going on there with that outfit.
Hey,
That's what it looks like.
I'm looking at a Bluth drawing, and it's pretty accurate.
Yeah, they had a whole bunch of Playboys, they said, and that's what they used for reference.
All right, let's see. We'll go to Scott since he's got his camera on. Here's Scott. Wait. Oh, hey, Drew, look.
Hey,
Scott's got the figure.
Oh,
Oh,
my
I know
light.
where mine went. I had
Look,
that too.
Your light is hitting the paper hard. Here we go.
Oh, nice.
hey,
And you put her in the bubble.
nice.
The bubble, yeah.
Well, I mean, that's what she is. She's in the.
Yeah, she's
you
stuck
know,
in the bubble.
She's imprisoned in that
Where-
weird bubble.
Where's Reed? I bet you Reed could do the voice from Space Ace.
There's
Or,
a voice.
Dragon's
Far
Lair.
out.
Isn't it just like
Thank you, Scott.
grunting?
But there was like a narration over the whole thing, wasn't there?
Oh yeah, that was what's his name? Shoot, I forgot his name. He passed away, but
All right, John, coming to you. Ready?
okay. All right. Did Space Ace?
Look.
Hey, oh, when he gets turned into a kid.
Yeah, well, it's the other way around, where it's like he's a kid, and then the
Oh,
watch
I see.
thing, he turns into Space Ace.
With some Dexter
So-
to Ace.
So what? So it's
Right.
funny because what I read was
I think-
okay. So
We need to set. We need to start sending John $8 again. Looks like his camera's going blurry.
is it? Should I restart?
No, it's okay.
Okay.
All right.
I can restart.
All right. Napua, can we look over your shoulder?
Okie dokie.
Oh,
Oh,
look
very
at that.
nice.
Hey,
You look so happy.
I love that dragon.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Hey,
Oh,
God, I
Nicely
love
done.
Are you doing a mix of watercolor and marker,
Yeah.
or is it all watercolor?
No, that works
Mix.
really well. And even like the white highlight, that works really well.
All right. Let's see. Sandy, can we look over your shoulder?
mm.
We're right on the page. There we go.
Oh wow.
A lot going on there.
Wow.
All right. And then people can see mine, but here's where I'm at so far on Anastasia.
Nice.
Hey, nicely done.
Nice. All right. Okay, I tell you what, I'm gonna reboot actually because actually my computer's on all day. That's probably why the camera's blurry. So I'll reboot
Okay.
and I'll come right back in.
All righty. All right, let's talk about John while he's not here. Let me ask you this. Did Harry Carey like Don Bluth?
Did Harry Carey like? I don't know.
Harry, what did you think of Don Bluth?
I love the secret of them. That one with those mice. That was incredible. Hi.
Sorry, I couldn't resist. Had to get
Yeah.
Harry Carey. We haven't heard from Harry in a while.
Oh, that's fine. Sorry, everybody who had their earphones on is deaf now.
It's like that THS thing. The audience is now deaf. For the eyes. So, Sandy, tell me more about Titan AE since it doesn't look familiar to me. What goes on in that movie?
There's a little kid whose dad passes away, and then the Earth blows up and he's sent to space and the girl's up in space and they have to find like a ship that's supposed to produce a second planet for the humans that escaped Earth.
Second planet.
Like, his dad was on the mission that brought the ship into space that has all the little samples to recreate everything that we had on Earth on the second planet.
I think I just saw that in Guardians of the Galaxy.
Well, yeah, I mean, you know, it's a science fiction trope, I guess.
The Counter Earth or Earth X.
Well, the idea of like, you know, like a space ark hoping to colonize, seed a new planet.
Darren says he understands computers are supposed to work 24/7. They can work 24/7, but that doesn't necessarily mean the memory frees up like it's supposed to. That's what happens sometimes. Like, you know, as you open and close programs, the memory can get clogged up. So it's good to turn them off and on every now and then. Shut them down properly, of course. He's a John. John's a back. Yeah, John the street.
Yeah,
welcome back, John.
I don't know.
Let's
is that
see.
better?
We'll bring you up large.
Might be the same.
No, it looks better.
Same.
What do you guys think? Now we can see
Okay.
Space Ace a little bit better.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, it looks better.
Yeah, I it's probably because, like I said, I had my computer on all night, so yeah, I'm sure the memory it's all wonky. Trying to catch up with things. Yeah, it was interesting too. Like I remember, I think it was back when the GameCube was still around. Like they did a Dragon's Lair 3D game supposedly, and I guess it was supposedly more of the story, I guess, of Dragon's Lair, and they actually animated a few extra parts to it as well. And a Scotsy in it.
Sorry, I actually backed out of my browser.
What?
Right? No, I actually backed out of the browser. I was in the wrong tab. Some hit the back button. Ron says, "Hey guys, hey Ron, why don't you jump in with us?" Trying to switch over my reference to the occasion. I actually hit the back button. Browser StreamYard. remember the coloring on the stuff that she wears. But the collar is darker than the top. So let's do this. We'll go over the collar with another color to darken it up a bit. Everybody still here?
I am here.
All right. Now I'm quiet. Just making sure. So Don Bluth's retired now, right?
You see?
I don't know. So they say, but I don't know. It seems like he's always busy with something.
Really? Like what?
His academy.
Oh yeah. He has a school that he teaches. But yeah, like I said, they've been really pushing for this Dragon's Lair movie.
Live action?
I heard. I was gonna say I heard that rumor that I thought Ryan Reynolds was gonna do like a live action one for Netflix or something.
Oh, I was about to ask, who'd you cast? Ryan Reynolds. That's not too bad. Who'd you cast for?
I mean,
Dragon's Lair.
The thing is, Dirk the Daring is not supposed to be like this suave, knight or anything. You know what I mean? He's just supposed to be this kind of awkward, clumsy knight, who just kind of fumbles his way through it.
So who'd you cast?
Yeah.
Give me your casting. Fan casting.
Yeah.
Drew, who would you cast?
Yes, Dirk the Daring?
Yeah.
Now, this is going to sound weird, but I think the first thing that popped in my head was Ashton Kutcher.
Not too bad. I can see that. Scott, who would you cast for Dirk? Don't say bad.
I don't know. Now that you said that. I never really thought about live action Dirk.
Yeah, I never did either.
That's kind of the point. We haven't really thought about it. Now we're thinking about it. So who would you cast? Sandy, who would you cast for a live action Dirk?
I have no idea.
Weren't they talking to Ryan Reynolds at one point?
Yeah.
Or did I miss that part of the conversation?
No, no. I mean, I brought that up, but yeah.
Like
I thought it sounded like a go.
It's going to be The Rock.
The Rock. He might not be bad.
It's always The Rock.
Space Ace.
Yeah.
Napua, you have a casting?
No clue. I'm not really familiar with that franchise.
You must be younger.
Well, you can come hang out.
You'll educate me.
We can play. I got the stand-up one. I got the sit-down one. I got the Game Boy one. I got the.
Well, the video game is only like 14 minutes.
Something like
the
that.
whole thing, to watch the whole thing. I guess not counting the reverse views.
How about Zac Efron? Is he too small?
He would work.
Who is Zac Efron? I don't know.
High School Musical guy. He was in The Greatest Showman.
I agree. I know who you're talking about.
Ah.
I saw The Greatest Showman. I like that movie. I know who you're talking. He's the younger guy. The one who's not Hugh Jackman.
Yes. The one who's not Hugh Jackman.
But then again, I guess it was a while back that they talked about it. This is like 2020. I guess they talked about it.
Wait,
Did you
wait.
ever see the
Chris
Game Boy?
Pine. Chris Pine. There it is, right there.
I don't know, but
The Dungeons and Dragons movie, he could be Dirk Daring.
yeah, but he just did Dungeons and Dragons. Does he want to be Dirk Daring? It's like kind of the same thing.
Exactly.
Well, because it's more of an action role.
That's right. He's the bard. A jumping jack, but I see on Comic-Con Honolulu they got Will Wheaton to come back.
Will Wheaton.
Did you see they got Phil Lamar?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's the voice of
Hermes.
Bernard Williams, yeah, in Craig of the Creek.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah, the brother. The brother, yeah.
Yeah, I was like, hey,
It's also Static Shock and
Green
Samurai
Lantern,
Jack.
Samurai Jack,
Samurai Jack.
Hermes
Yeah.
Conrad.
Green Lantern.
He gets his head blown off in Pulp Fiction.
I think we talked about that last week a little.
Yeah.
He's Hermes.
Hermes Conrad.
He's Ollie Williams, the angry black news reporter.
It's gold.
Yeah. It's great.
Sorry, I told you guys last time we talked about Phil Lamar. I told you he's always going to be that delivery guy from Mad TV.
Oh yeah, that's right. Mad TV. Wow. Yeah. He came once before.
He did?
Yeah, he came and oh man, I forgot the voice actress who came.
What show?
Yeah, I gave him a couple of sketches. I drew Ollie Williams in Hawaii. Aloha. Yeah, he actually said it too. It was kind of funny.
I'm excited that Billy West is coming.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Billy West.
Ren and Stimpy.
Yeah. Do I dare to ruin this drawing with watercolors?
Do it.
Do it.
Yeah.
I dare.
Yeah. Nothing is ever ruined.
Oh, I've ruined a drawing or two. I can certainly.
It's
I can certainly
enhanced,
ruin.
not ruined.
Well, that's very
Happy
kind of
little
you.
accidents.
I think I have certainly ruined a drawing.
Oh, I forgot to record this one. Dang it. Oh well.
Record it for posteriors.
Well, because I've been recording my arts for replays.
There you go.
I forgot to hit record on this one before we started.
Replay.
Here. Oh, Drew dropped.
Suave.
Okay, we'll add Drew back in there.
How many subscribers do you have now on YouTube? They lowered
102.
Yeah, they lowered the standards for monetizing on YouTube now.
Oh, really?
I'm still way far away.
Oh, it's only 500 subscribers now.
1/5 of the way there.
Is it?
When you go
is
to
it
the, when
kind
you
of
go
like
check the when you go check the analytics, it still says 1,000.
No, they lowered it. I've seen it on the internet. They've been talking about it like crazy. They lowered it to 500 subscribers. I think they're losing a lot of people to TikTok.
That's what I was wondering. If everyone's getting lost to TikTok.
Yeah, they lowered it so it's easier to get monetized now.
Well,
Although don't some people do both anyway?
Yeah, some people.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, a lot of people were talking about leaving YouTube.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, I'm too set in my ways to be learning some TikTok.
You're giving your secrets to the Chinese.
That's right.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, work for the government. We can't have it, right?
Yeah, technically we
Yeah,
can't
I
have
think that's
TikTok.
what I heard. Yeah.
I mean, I have
You
that.
want to do the TikTok?
I have the app, but I like watching the videos. But I'll post a reel every now and again, but that's about it.
There you go.
I don't even have the app. And it's not that I have anything against TikTok. It's just like I don't want to keep learning new platforms every time one comes out.
Well, unfortunately, that's what you have to do.
Yeah, I mean, YouTube's still there. So, I mean, I'll never get monetized in any of these platforms, so it doesn't matter. But for me, it's like it's nice to have like an archive of my stuff somewhere.
Never say never.
Yeah. I was gonna say, not with that attitude.
It's highly unlikely that I'll ever get monetized.
You'd be surprised. Didn't you hit a few goals recently? I thought you posted.
No, I mean, they weren't goals. It's like you get this like, hey, so congratulations, you've hit 100 subscribers. Like, okay.
Yeah, there you go. See, that's a plus.
But it's not like I set that goal. It's it's YouTube sending you the notice. Hey, congratulations. Mm-hmm. They're just trying to encourage you to keep posting stuff.
You're doing good, Michael. Don't poop all over yourself. You're doing good.
Yeah, there you go. See.
Yeah, but it's like they sent me that 100 subscriber thing. I've been on YouTube for 13 years. Yay! I hit 100 after 13 years. I mean, I haven't really been trying. Most of the hundreds in the last couple of months. So. I've just been posting more, and I've been putting, hey, he's helped grow the channel. Yeah, like I said, the odds of me getting monetized are pretty slim.
It's just food for thought because they lowered it now, so it's easier.
There you go.
Yeah, we'll see.
You have consistency. So.
Yes, I have the consistency of pudding.
I love pudding.
Pudding on the Ritz.
If you're blue and you don't know where to go to, why don't you go where passion sits? I knew something. I didn't know who it was going to be, but I knew someone was going to be Frank. I resisted the urge, but I knew someone was going to.
Wow.
Yeah. I couldn't help myself. I love that movie.
Okay.
Well, I love it too. What is it Bernadette Peters sings? when she hooks up with Frank.
Oh, no, you're talking about Madeline Kahn.
Madeline Kahn, sorry, Madeline Kahn.
Yeah. Oh, sweet mystery of life, at last I found you.
Found you. Yeah.
Yeah, she's great in that movie. Everybody's great in that movie.
What's his name? Peter Boyle.
Peter Boyle. Marty Feldman.
Oh, yeah.
I feel bad for people that only know Peter Boyle as the cat and everybody loves him.
That's Frankenstein's monster. He was also in a movie called Joe. You ever see Joe?
I saw his apartment.
Oh, Joe's apartment.
Oh, is that the one with the cockroaches?
That's Joe's apartment.
Yeah.
Joe is about a guy who basically goes out and starts hunting hippies.
Oh, that doesn't sound familiar.
Let's see.
It's pretty crazy.
I gotta put a necklace here.
Do we have half an hour. Dare I color this? I don't know.
Dare.
No.
Do it.
People always pushing me around. I'm going to start pushing back. Oh.
Hey, John, when are you going to Fisher again?
What?
When you going to
Graphics?
Fisher? Or Hawaiian Graphics?
I can go tomorrow if you want me to.
Okay, I mean, after
Oh,
we get
dude,
done
I
with
still got to pay you for the gallery thing.
That's all right. I know where you live. Literally.
Yeah, I know. I know.
I paid yesterday. Oh, was it yesterday? Or was this today? It was today.
Drew's all paid up.
For this weekend.
Pop off at least. The rest of the hat.
Yeah, they kept forgetting to put Gwen's name, so I had to correct them. But hopefully they fixed it
For what now?
for the Super Saturday. They forgot to put. They just put it like both tables under my name, which they spelled wrong.
Bastard.
And then I told them it's like, oh yeah, could you correct that and could you put Gwen's name on there. So hopefully they did. I guess because since I went to a different route that I didn't get all the same emails that everyone else did. So I didn't get any emails really. So the only time I saw like the map and everything was when Michael posted it.
What route did you go through?
Huh?
One of
the I guess he kind of like talked to me directly, and he did that last time too. So.
Oh, I think the guy messaged me too, but I had already gone through Elmo. Yeah, I'm already part of it.
Yeah.
We're going to be doing a sketch panel there.
Yeah, so that'd be interesting.
Trying something different, not art improv, but kind of a little bit of input from the audience. But I want to focus on just sketching and like talking about the process of sketching.
Yeah.
So many people, especially younger kids, they try to go straight to the finished drawing.
Well,
you guys have seen that, right?
To me, it's gonna be a little bit awkward because like a lot of the crafters, I mean, they do that already. I mean, they know how to sketch and everything. But yeah. I guess we're just gonna show our way. This is the way we do it.
This is the right way.
That's the kind of the point. Also, is like,
yeah,
like between just the three people that I know are going to be there, me, you, and Reed, we all have pretty wildly different methods.
There's the right way, the wrong way, and my way.
John likes to do the Rorschach test method.
Yeah.
What am I drawing? I mean, I don't know.
I don't know. Right? Just, yeah. What do you make from these scribbles? I should do that on a regular basis. Just post like, what do you see in this?
You've done it a couple times.
You
ever see that
sick
episode of
person.
Seinfeld where he wrote a joke down, but he couldn't read his handwriting? He's going around asking people,
Oh, it's funny.
does this sound funny to you?
That happened in real life. I mean, like, in college, like taking notes and you're falling asleep and then you write all this stuff down and you can't read it. It's like, meh.
Look at your notes.
Yeah. And then, so we asked our other friend, Michael, and he's like, hey, can we see your notes? And he's like, I can't read this. What does it say? He looks at it. Well, I can't read it either. Like, well, that's not helping us. But yeah, just naturally his handwriting was terrible. He thought he was
Now
going
he's
to
a
be a
doctor.
doctor. Yeah.
I'll start throwing in some snow.
How should we do this? What do you need from Hawaiian Graphics, Mike?
Some refills. I'll give you a list.
Okay, yeah, give me a list. Last I saw, they were out of a lot of them.
Yeah, it happens. If you don't get them, like, because when you do their shipments, they sell out quick.
Yeah. Oh. Still trying to get used to the time zone. But
I just got my tickets to go on vacation.
yeah.
Going to Australia?
No, I'm gonna go to Michigan. I'll go to Michigan and well, I'm gonna stop in Atlanta, and then I'm gonna go to Michigan, and then I'm gonna fly out of Atlanta again.
This should be a good trip.
I think so. I'm looking forward to it. Every time I go to Michigan, I always have a good time. So.
A good time, having a good time.
Everybody do the Michigan ride.
No. Scott's going, don't stop me now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna. I don't know. My dad lives on a lake, like he has Higgins Lake, and it's like the cul-de-sac where he lives. There's like 4 houses, and they share a lake access. And the last time I was there, every morning I got up, I'd grab his kayak, I'd go down to the lake access, take the kayak out, and I'd go paddle for like 2 hours, and then I'd come back, and then have breakfast, and then usually go right back and have a nap on like a hammock. And it was great. I did this like every day while I was there.
Sounds like fun.
It was exactly what I needed to do.
I always enjoy removing masking fluid and painter's tape, as long as it doesn't tear the paper. Something very satisfying about it. Need your edge. Moving on time. An hour and a half. Do I try to do something else? Add more snow, really slow.
Have any
Was
comments?
it
Say again?
Scott, was it Shaun of the Dead that made that Queen song real popular?
Oh, I don't know. It's a
Because
good question.
I don't know if I was. I mean, I like Queen, but I'm not like a huge Queen guy. But it's like I don't think I ever heard that song until I saw Shaun of the Dead.
Good. I mean, more out there, I guess, maybe. I've never seen Shaun of the Dead, so.
Oh, okay.
I remember from there's a UK improv show. And they had that one guy that would like do interpretive dance to.
Oh.
And people had to like couldn't hear the music, but they watch him dance and try to figure out what song he was, doing.
That sounds pretty funny.
Way too quiet now. We still got a half hour to go, guys.
Sorry, I'm concentrating so hard as I'm painting. I'm trying so hard not to screw it up.
Did you play the Dragon's Lair on the Game Boy, John?
Was that?
The Game Boy Dragon's Lair?
Which Game Boy?
The one that was like the arcade one.
Oh, okay. Yeah. What about it?
Did you ever play that one?
Yeah.
That was
Why?
That was pretty amazing. No, I just that was
pretty accurate.
That was one of
Yeah.
my favorites for a while because it was in my pocket all the time.
Yeah. They had one before that for the color, and it was weird because it was the game, but it was like really like abbreviated, like pixels. But it was still the game, like you could figure out which levels are which and everything.
Right.
So,
Dunk.
Scott almost went into that Chris Farley character.
You
remember
that
when?
thing?
That was
pretty
cool.
That's cool. Yeah.
And then
Did you ever play that Nintendo game? Yeah, that was cool, right?
Yeah. Or the one like you said earlier, Michael. It's like, oh yeah, no, Brenda Peters. Oh no, that was Terry Garr. Oh, that was Madeline Kahn. It's like stupid.
That one Chris Farley with Paul McCartney.
I think the pool is trying to figure out why she volunteered to come in this week.
Yeah, seriously.
It's like, what am I doing here?
Yeah.
You guys are weird.
Yeah, it's like we're not getting like any engaging conversation here. It's just random geekiness.
Napua, how's the Kickstarter going for Ahina?
Oh, well, I think there's 7 days left.
Not Kickstarter, Indiegogo. Sorry, I keep screaming.
Yeah, I think there's 7 days left. Still a long way to go.
I
You
think
want to
it's
pitch
a great
it?
idea.
Give us your best pitch for Lawrence's project.
Not super familiar with what he's working on. He's keeping it very hush hush.
Oh, okay. That's why you give to the Kickstarter so you can see what the big hush hush is about.
Yeah.
There you go.
It'll be good. He does quality work.
Oh yeah.
Checkers and Pogo. Hawaii State.
So they're making a documentary on Chang Ahina. Right? Scott, who is Chang Ahina?
Hawaii's Batman.
Interesting information. He was a Honolulu detective in the early 1900s. And
Protected.
Lawrence is working on making a documentary, right?
Oh, I just realized now, same last name, huh?
Same last name?
Well, Apana.
Upon a time.
Once Upon a. That's his brother. Once Upon a. Chang Ahina and Once Upon a. Now we sound racist.
It's not racist. It's
not
just
a
playful. It's just a play on words.
I don't know. I don't know if I got like 30 more minutes of stuff I can add to this. I'm gonna have to draw something else, I guess.
Draw Kimberly.
I can draw Rasputin.
Rasputin.
Maybe what was the bass name again, John?
Bartok.
Bartok. Maybe you can do Bartok.
Oh dear.
Bartok reminds me of Pinky in the Brain for some reason.
No.
Yeah.
Kind of the way he looks.
Came out way before.
Yeah. I'm just the way he looks. You know.
Yeah. Well, the white.
Oh yeah. Guess there are some similarities.
Does this look like Anastasia? I'm not sure.
The Princess Anastasia. I'd buy that for $1.
Is she sleeping? Oh. Does all dogs go to heaven? Bluth too?
I think so.
Yeah.
All dogs go to heaven is blue. Yes. We're all in the zone. Like I know I should be talking, but I'm sitting there raw.
I'll use the wrong pin.
I like it. I don't know if it looks like Anastasia, but I still like it.
Could be a sister. Euthanasia.
Euthanasia. Anastasia and euthanasia.
You know, there was a whole family of the Romanovs. They all got massacred.
Put this off to the side. Tuck in. Yeah, look at the bar talk. We'll do a quick bar talk sketch. Bar talk.
Scott, did you play like the Nintendo and the Super Nintendo versions of like Space Ace and Dragon's Lair?
Yes.
Were you guys disappointed that I was playing that?
Oh, well, you know why? Yes and no, because I bought the Commodore 64 version. I was all excited about the Commodore 64 version. So after that one, I wasn't expecting too much with the, you know, it wasn't great, but it was like, well, it was better than the last one I bought. So.
Yeah. I remember I had such high hopes, and then I played it. I'm like, wow, this is so
Not
good.
yeah.
It's like how did this get greenlit? You know, I mean, this is the era where like they had all these really bad video games.
And then back then, on the Amiga computer, I thought that was really good. You know, where
Holy
you
cow,
play
the
on one
Amiga.
disc,
Wow.
you load it up for 5 minutes, and you play one scene. And if you die, you gotta wait another 5 minutes to play the scene again.
Man, them was the days.
Commodore Amiga was my first personal computer.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. The Amiga 500. And I remember expanding it from 512 to 1 megabyte.
Yeah.
I had the external disk drive and the internal disk drive.
Yeah.
I didn't have to hot swap as much. I should start doing my little dinosaur hands right now, right? Oh. The 500. It's funny how the retro art where they're doing like the pixel art, you know, it's like, hey, that used to be the only way I could make a computer art.
Yeah.
Digipaint. You guys remember Digipaint?
I was late to the computer game. I didn't get a computer until 2007.
Wow.
I had an Apple IIe. It's like, yay, the monitor's green text on black.
Let me tell you my first Apple. Do you remember the Apple Lisa?
Yep.
That was the first Apple I worked with.
Was that the portable one? The Lisa?
No, it was it looked like it was like a rectangular box with a monitor on one side, kind of like this.
Oh, okay.
You know, and then like the drive was over here or something. Clunky looking. It wasn't sexy looking at all.
Yeah.
And all we could do with it was like word, you know, the word. the typesetting.
Everybody turned into this. In my days, turned into a
I
reminiscence.
remember working with the Xerox. Xerox was the one that invented Windows. For those of you that don't know, the Xerox Special Research Spark in Palo Alto. And I remember working with we were so excited to have, before we got the Appaloosa, we had the Xerox computer with the WYSIWYG, which is what you get, the icons.
WYSIWYG. Wow.
Yeah, I told you I'm a dinosaur. WYSIWYG. You remember WYSIWYG, right?
WYSIWYG.
What you see is what you get.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. See, Andrew, weren't we talking about Berlin?
What does Twain stand for?
Twain?
Twain. That was an interface type. You had SCSI, you had Twain.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Like before you had like parallel and Centronics for the peripheral connections, you had Twain. Twain was the scanner compatible. It's technology without an interesting name. Twain.
Oh, is that what it stood for?
Yeah.
I thought it was named after the guy who developed it.
Mark
Twain, yeah.
SCSI, SCSI, SCSI.
The only reason I know of WYSIWYG is just because of Ed Piskor has a graphic novel called WYSIWYG.
There you go.
That's all I know about it. My mother had a computer. It was like a IBM. No, actually, before that, she had a, Tiger Electronics. They made like a word processor, and my mom had that first. And I just remember she was on these chat rooms. She would, it was just nothing but text, and it'd just be these like chat rooms of like, I don't know. That's where she would talk to dudes.
I thought it was a chat room, and then I realized I was playing Zork.
Zork. The text-based games.
Yeah.
Turn right. Turn right.
Face life. Turn right. Go right. Look up. Pick up. Open door.
We're playing the leather gods of Phobos.
There you go. Don Bluth's gonna ever do like live actions of his movies. Probably harder.
I think I read
Did you see the new DLC for the Turtles game?
Did what?
The new DLC for the Turtles game.
What is the DLC?
I didn't realize there was a Turtles game. New one?
Yeah, I mean, came out last year.
Shredder's Revenge. That's why you can get Usagi later on.
Yeah. This released the Usagi.
I downloaded that program, the Shredder's Revenge, for my Apple, and I guess it says I have to log in with my Netflix account, which I thought was weird.
Oh, why? That's weird.
Yeah, so I was like, I think I'll pass on that. Yeah, I guess Usagi Yojimbo is going to be a downloadable character.
Dan's all over the place these days, huh?
Yeah.
Did you ever play the? They had an iOS version of the game for a while.
Of Usagi?
Yeah.
No. I saw a Commodore 64 version of Usagi Yojimbo.
Wow.
Yeah, it was really weird. It was just like he just like hack and slash. And, you know? Let's see. Time to color this. 7 minutes.
All right, there's a quick bar talk.
Yeah.
Ron?
Rather missed. 5 people drawn together. We got somebody came by on Twitch. Bat Cake Boy. Tab Cake Boy. It's a friendship I strive for. Has been doing this 105 times. Not always the same people. The little mouse looks dope ASF. Yeah. The little mouse. It's actually a bat. But yeah, I get it. It's a bar talk from Anastasia.
Yeah.
All right, let's take last rounds here. Let's do Napua since she's already got her stuff laid out. Napua, you ready?
Okay.
All right, here's Napua. Look at that, man. Pretty full ones. Each dragon like that. I think my favorite's Five-O right there, though. Look at that. Look at that Five-O.
Oh yeah! Wow.
Five-O. Wow. All right. So now go to Napua's page and buy her watercolor paintings from the Don Bluth stream. Okay. Who's next? Good stuff, Napua. Thank you. Glad you could join us.
Yeah.
Scott, you ready?
Just a sec, please.
What'd you say? Oh, here, I'll do mine. I think I'm done drawing tonight. So here's the first piece I did was Anastasia from Anastasia.
The Princess Anastasia.
Okay. That took about an hour and a half, and then I had time to kill, so I did bar talk.
What am I missing? Oh, great.
Here's a quick bar talk sketch.
He's so cute.
All right. Drew dropped out again. Let's see. He'll be back in a minute. John, where's Scott? There's Scott. Okay. Scott. Here's Scott's Dirk the Daring. And Princess, what's her name?
Daphne.
Daphne, that's it.
Oh, he's backstage.
Backstage.
Okay. I added them, but then made everybody else go small. Okay. Space Ace, and what's the girl's name for Space Ace?
Kimberly.
Kimberly. All right.
Looking good.
So it's all the drawing got you in the mood to go play some games now?
Yeah.
He always plays games.
All right. John looks like he's ready to go. Bring John up.
Okay. So we got. Whoops. Got Space Ace. Transforms. You know, the original. I think the original concept was like he wasn't supposed to turn back and forth between this. You know, like he goes from a kid to an adult. You know what I mean? You have that option in the game. But I think the original story was he was supposed to be a kid, and then at the very end, it's supposed to like wear off, and then he turns back to, you know, adult. So, yeah. But I don't know. It was more fun that you could change back and forth. It was like almost like Popeye eating spinach. You know, he got like super big at one point. Yeah. Anyway, I did a 5-0 as well.
Hey, that's very good.
I did Kimberly.
Yay.
Space Ace. And I did Director Daring.
Yay.
Wow.
It's a good scene.
Very productive.
Yeah, wait. Put that back up for a second. I'm trying to figure out everything's going on in the background. I guess you got Dragon on the right. What's going on the left?
There's a Giddy Goon. There's a bat on top.
Well, I was going to say,
there's the ball. Snake in front. Creep in the corner. Tentacle.
That's why I want to bring it back up. I know there's a lot going on in the background. You know?
Yeah. Well, that's why I decided to like not color it because I figured it was gonna be like kind of distracting. That's why I kind of just did it.
Yeah, like a monotone. But yeah, a lot going on back there. I want to take a closer look at it. Good stuff, John. As always. All right. Who else is next? Drew, we're gonna look over your shoulder.
Sure.
Oh wow, that came out really good, dude.
Wow.
Nice.
Thanks.
Put that in the gallery.
I
November.
can't.
Well, you can display it, you just can't sell it.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. This whole IP thing.
I didn't ruin it with my watercolors.
No, it came out good, man.
Yeah, it looks good. All right, who'd I miss? Sandy. I felt like I was missing somebody.
Was that is that the penguin and the pebble? No.
It's the bird from Thumbelina,
Oh,
Jock,
Thumbelina.
and then Thumbelina, then the frog mom, and the Mrs. Mousefield.
Very nice.
Cute.
All right, so that's the Don Bluth theme stream. What is next week again?
The Batman. I mean,
Remember?
the Flash.
The Flash. Yeah, we're doing Flash as the theme next
Oh,
week.
okay. We're doing the Flash.
Yay.
Oh, so we'll draw everybody but the Flash. We'll draw Batman and Supergirl.
Yeah. I'm doing John Romita.
Oh yeah. Pouring out for John Romita and Ian McGinty, huh?
Ian McGinty, man, that was a shock.
Ian McGinty. We lost Ian McGinty and John Romita Sr. this week. One was in his 30s, one was in his 90s, 80s.
Yeah.
90s, yeah.
90s, yeah. Like 92 or something.
That's a good run.
I don't know. Yeah, John Romita Sr. definitely had a good run.
Ian McGinty got cut too short.
McGinty was like 38.
Yeah, he was like really young. Crazy.
What do we have to promote? We got Super Saturday.
Saturday this weekend.
This weekend. John will be there. I'll be there. Connie will be tabling with me. Don's going to be there.
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of people there, so check it out.
Reed's going to be there. Yeah, a lot of Comic Jam folks there. We'll be doing a panel at 4:00 on Saturday. If you want to come sketch with Comic Jam Hawaii, and then Manga Beto's doing their cosplay sketching at 6, so they're up after us. What else? Anybody else have anything to promote? Sandy, you got anything going on we should know about?
Nope.
Okay, Napua, anything going on we should know about?
The Changapana Indiegogo. It's got 1 week left.
All right.
Please
Go I think they did raise like 14K if I remember correctly. I don't know how close they were last time I looked, but it's a bit of money, but for a documentary, that's actually still pretty cheap. I know it sounds like a lot, but Christopher Lawrence and Soaring Imaginations Productions, right?
Inspiration for Charlie Chan.
Charlie Chan and what did Lawrence post the other day? That lawman from Usagi Yojimbo. Can't remember his name.
Ishida.
Yeah.
What was it?
Inspector Ishida.
Inspector Ishida. I guess he was inspired by Changapana also.
Yep.
So was Indiana Jones.
Yep.
With the whip.
Yeah. Yep. That's why Indiana Jones carried the bullet.
All right, we got Mr. You got anything going on we should know about?
Not a thing.
Not a thing. Okay.
I enjoy walks on the beach.
Pina colada.
Pina coladas.
Pina coladas.
I like pina coladas.
Yeah.
Not really.
That's a depressing song.
It is when you think about it.
Yeah.
Anything going on we should know about?
Who? What?
Scott.
Oh, the Flash this weekend.
The Flash this weekend. The Batman this weekend.
Yeah.
Batman Flashpoint.
That's the best superhero movie out right now.
Next week is The Flash. So that's our theme for next week, and then the last one for this month will be Spider-Verse.
Nobody's gonna watch that one though. Nobody Spider-Man.
All right. Thank you for watching. Everybody say aloha.
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 Night.
Aloha. Oh, look. I'm waiting for Drew to stick his head in the screen. There we go. There's Drew. All right.
We should have a printout of that, so the day that he's not here, just kind of move it in.